Hello, welcome back to the Blue Lions podcast. So, this video is gonna be the first video of the day, and another video is coming out very soon. So that there's a lot to talk about, and there's a lot of news that we need to cover. So I decided to break it down into two videos for today, for you to keep in contact and updated. And let me know what your opinions are. Please like and subscribe below, and so that you keep on following. So our big golden boy, our ice cold Palmer, has just won the FIFPro team. Has been chosen, the only one from our side that has been chosen in this big lineup, as well as the only one which was not in the Champions League. Huge achievement for our ice cold Palmer, for our boy, and this is our way forward. Yeah, we are so happy for him, and this is what we can achieve more further up next year. Wow! So now the big question is ice cold Palmer a world class player? Of course he is, but is he a Ballon d'Or winner? Do you think he will win the Ballon d'Or next year? That's a good question, considering that he's injured right now. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe when he comes back, he'll be like the new Lionel Messi, and be like bombastic, and he feels fantastic, Yeah, maybe, let's go. Let's see. Let's hope that he comes back in from his injury, and boom, Mr. Bombastic is here. 90 assists, 90 goals for Chelsea, and he wins the Ballon d'Or next year. Who knows? Anything can happen in football, no? We'll see. There's a link that Samu, just like as Porto, might come to Chelsea. Considering this, that 2 summers ago we were interested in him, and we getting back this striker. Do we need him at Chelsea? What do you think? What do you make of this rumor? In my opinion, is this: Samu is a very good striker, but not our need as a striker. Yeah, I mean, we have next year we're gonna have Liam Delap, we're gonna have Joe Petro, we're gonna have possibly McGee. We don't know what's gonna happen. Tyrique George, I'm going to talk further about him as well, which is confirmed. Omega, without even considering the possibility of having more rumors about the second striker of Strasbourg, the Argentine Picacelli, which is having a famous, brilliant season up until now. Is someone our striker for next year? I honestly don't think this rumor would be more than just a link or a rumor. I think it would end over here. I think we have more than enough capable of strikers. I think he's good, but not as good as. That's simply my opinion. Let's see, and let's see how it goes. Let's see where this continues develops, if it continues to develop. Yeah, what do you make of this? Please comment down below. Third point of this video: the wonderful magnetic tactics setup of Maresca in the throwing setups. He left 3 attacking players, beyond the offensive line of the Spurs, which meant 3 less players of Spurs in our attacking box, which is great. Easier to defend. Robert Sanchez mid take and catch the ball way more, with more effectiveness, with more easiness, which is great. This is what we need to do. Thank you, Mareasca, for doing this setup, for this little tweak, which was a genius one in such a difficult hard game against Spurs. So well done. Good improvement. And we would have loved it, of course, that it has been implemented already over there, the Sunderland and in the Bradford game, yeah, where we conceded. But of course, we learn from our mistake and we continue to improve. And this is good improvement. We'll take it on and continue furthering upon this improvement. I also saw another thing which was really fundamental to mention, is that according to Anzo Maresca and what he told to our players, that if they play like this game, in against Spurs, they would win every game. So yeah, boys, take this as motivation. Take this as your standard now, and play like this every game and every minute, every second, so that we win all the games, and maybe, just maybe, we win all the Champions League and the league. Are we title contenders? Can we be considered as title contenders? Who knows? With Ford, we can get a good momentum now up until Christmas. We'll see. But with this type of performance, anything can happen. If not, well, back to seventh position under Pochettino 2 years ago. Huh? No. That's a big no. Huh? No. Let's keep building as well. And I mean, and Mareasca needs to stay in the Champions League. This is what the club is demanding. This is what we are demanding. Let's keep top four as a minimum requirement at Chelsea. Yeah, we need the Champions League. We're more than good enough for the Champions League. We can do it. Let's get the Champions League over this year and win the Premier League next year. Let's try about this. Finally, the big rumor is here. Our boy, Tyrique George, who's playing more than we thought of, especially since the lap was injured, since he didn't go to Fulham. He's playing quite a lot, especially before Gio had that big famous game, right? But now there's this big rumor that he might go to Crystal Palace this January. What is your opinion about this? Do you would like to for Crystal Palace to take on Tyrique George? Should we keep on of Tyrique George? What is your opinion? Please comment down below, yeah? Well, I see it from this thing. As a Chelsea owner, like the Bowley, yes, it's proof of it. As a Chelsea academy coming up from the system, yes, he's playing a lot of games, but he was sold. From my perspective, that he's playing quite well. He's scoring more than a good enough goals, more than I thought actually. I mean, last year he scored a big famous goal against Fulham out of nowhere, which completely changed our ending of season. Yeah, so it's a hard one. I would like him to stay. I also acknowledge the fact that there is a lot of competition in every position, especially on our attacking forward lines. So should he leave or should he go? It's a hard one. I believe he should stay. I would prefer seeing Margiu leaving actually than our beloved boy. But we both know that Aminga is coming in next year. We both know it's pure profit. We both know that he's not an actual number 9. He's not a physical striker or like my ideal striker as me. I see more as a striker like for the Premier League, especially for, like someone like Delap, someone like Pikachu. I see him very much in the Premier League. I would like to see him. Samu, which was mentioned before, I think he's a good one, although I don't think he'll be a big success because it's like our Lukaku 2.0, but whatever. But yeah, it's a different kind of player. I mean, Amenga for me is more like a Tammy Abraham, like a Mike, like Jackson kind of striker style, and he is like a play like a false nine, like Joe Pedro. I mean, a bit more winger. I think he's a good winger, not as effective, I have to say. I think he's both down the middle. He's more effective. I think I would. It's a hard one. My emotional state tells me to keep him because of all the resemblance that he has for Chelsea that are coming up from the academy, scoring very important goals for when we need them. He's like a Carabra kind of thing, you know. He stayed without when he was supposed to leave. He stayed. He did a very good form. He's in very good form. But the club once again wants to sell for profit. I mean, I see why they want to keep. Even the logical side of it all should be sold. But yeah, I think it would be good for everyone to be sold for him to continue developing. Yeah, actually, sorry, Tyrique George. I think being sold is actually the good thing for everyone. It's a win-win for everyone. I think I'm heartbroken right now. I would like him to say. But yeah, this is our long-term strategy, our the good for everyone for him to continue developing. Maybe he becomes the next Margihi, and he makes a name for himself. But yeah, what do you think of the long-term strategy that's what forming the blue goal is forming? Yeah, I think it's quite a young one, which is very very interesting. Especially bringing in Cole Palmer, Estavo, Santos is even. I think it's working well, but our academy boys are they there just for the profit? Like Gallagher, like Mount, even possibly Calabra, which might be leaving soon in January, or even possibly because Maresca would like to have to buy a new defender, which they are considering actually Calabra. Not Tosin, prefer Tosin to leave rather than Calabra, even though Tosin is a better leader and they're like the uncle of the squad. But at the end of the day, I think he's the weakest link of them all. But yeah, I don't know. I would like my boys to stay at the club, but that's my opinion. I think he's going quite well. Calabra better than Tosin. I mean, Fofana was injured. Achapong is like almost our best defensive player right now, behind Cowell, but Cowell is injured. So yeah. Please do comment down below. Let's start a conversation. What you think about this development from academy to the first team? What do you think about this whole strategy that is forming under the Blue Co? What do you think about this rumor about Tyrique George leaving to Crystal Palace and it is profit? What about do you think about Samu Oregon? There's like a from Porto that we were linked with him to some years ago, coming to Chelsea for next year. Yeah, comment below. And let's celebrate once again. Go Palmer! Go Palmer! Go Palmer! Go Palmer! Winning and being chosen in the FIFPro team. Well done, my friend. Well done. See you soon. Comment below with your thoughts and opinions. And take care. Bye bye. This is the Blue Lion Podcast.